You've heard it a million times. Wake up early, be productive, win the day. But nobody tells you the real secret behind why some people actually do it while you keep hitting snooze. It's not willpower. It's not discipline. It's biology combined with one specific action that makes everything else fall into place. 5 in the morning sounds brutal. I get it. Your bed is warm, your alarm is annoying, your brain is screaming for just 10 more minutes. But something happens at 5 that doesn't happen at 7 or 8. The world is silent. Your phone isn't buzzing. No emails, no requests, no distractions competing for your attention. It's just you and your thoughts, and that clarity is worth more than the extra sleep. Most people think waking early is the hack. They're wrong. Waking early gives you time, but time alone doesn't create focus. You need activation. Your body just spent 8 hours in rest mode. Heart rate down, body temperature dropped, brain running on minimal power. Rolling out of bed and sitting at a desk in this state is like trying to run software on a computer that hasn't fully booted up. It'll work eventually, but it's slow and frustrating. That's where cold water changes everything. When you step into cold water, something primal happens. Your body doesn't ask permission. It doesn't negotiate. It reacts instantly. Heart rate spikes, blood rushes to your core, your breathing becomes sharp and focused. Every system in your body goes from standby mode to full operational capacity in seconds. This isn't gradual. This is immediate. Your brain releases norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that sharpens attention and enhances mood. Dopamine floods your system, creating a natural high that lasts for hours. Not the jittery, anxious energy from coffee. This is clean, sustained alertness, the kind that makes you feel like you can tackle anything without second-guessing yourself. Here's what nobody mentions about cold exposure. It trains your mind to handle discomfort voluntarily. Every morning you choose to step into that cold water, you're proving to yourself that you can do hard things. That mental win at 5 in the morning sets a tone that carries through your entire day. You've already conquered something difficult before most people have opened their eyes. But the combination is what makes this powerful. 5 in the morning gives you the time. Cold water gives you the activation. Together, they create a state of focus that most people never experience. You're not dragging yourself through the morning hoping caffeine will eventually kick in. You're alert, energized, and mentally sharp from the moment you start. The problem is most people try this once, hate how uncomfortable it feels, and quit. They expect it to be easy or pleasant. It's not. But nothing worth doing ever is. The discomfort is temporary. The benefits last all day. And after a week, maybe 2, your body adapts. What felt impossible becomes routine. What felt shocking becomes refreshing. So why does this actually work better than any other morning routine? Because it's not about motivation or trying to force yourself into productivity. It's about aligning your biology with your goals. Your body wants to wake up. It's designed to be most alert in the early hours. You're just giving it the right trigger instead of fighting against natural rhythms with snooze buttons and caffeine dependency. Let's address the obvious objection. What if you're not a morning person? What if you've tried waking early and it never sticks? Fair question. But here's the reality check. Being a night owl isn't a personality trait locked into your DNA. It's a habit pattern reinforced by years of late nights and irregular sleep. Your circadian rhythm is flexible. It responds to consistent signals. Light exposure, temperature changes, activity patterns. You can reprogram it, but you have to commit to the process long enough for your body to adapt. The first week will feel terrible. That's not failure. That's biology adjusting. Your body is used to waking at 8. You're asking it to shift everything forward by 3 hours. Sleep debt accumulates. Mornings feel harder before they feel easier. But if you stay consistent, if you wake at 5 every single day, regardless of how you feel, something shifts around day 10. Suddenly, you're waking naturally before the alarm. Energy levels stabilize. The cold water stops feeling like torture and starts feeling like activation. Most people quit during that first brutal week. They take the discomfort as evidence that it's not working. They're wrong. The discomfort is evidence that it is working. Your body doesn't change overnight. It resists. It pushes back. But consistency breaks through resistance every single time. Here's the part people forget. You can't just change your wake time and expect everything else to stay the same. If you're waking at 5 but still scrolling social media until midnight, you're sabotaging yourself. Sleep debt is real. 7 to 8 hours isn't negotiable. That means if you're serious about 5 in the morning, you need to be serious about 9 or 10 at night. No exceptions. And the cold water isn't optional. It's the difference between dragging yourself through the morning and actually being functional. 30 seconds, that's all it takes. You don't need an ice bath or some extreme protocol. Just turn the shower to cold for the final 30 seconds. Let it hit your chest and back. Breathe through the discomfort. When you step out, you'll know exactly what I mean. This isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about removing the barriers between who you are and what you're capable of. Waking at 5 doesn't make you better than anyone else, but it gives you an edge that compounds daily. More clarity, more energy, more time to build something meaningful before the world demands your attention. That advantage adds up faster than you think.